Hi, boys and girls. We are now at Music Maker at the Keyboard Book 2, or the Green Book. I would like to spend a little bit more time to cover how you can read the music that you have already played by ear in your red book. Let's talk about our first mystery song. We all know that this is See the Pony. All right, so how you can train your eyes to follow the notes would really help you to be able to read the music. Now, let's start with the musical staff. We know that musical staff has 5 lines and 4 space in between the lines. And if you notice that there are 2 type of staff. We have treble staff. This staff has the little symbol here called a treble clef, or a nickname for treble clef is a G clef, because it's actually a fancy way of writing a G in an old-fashioned way. So G clef usually record a higher range of notes and is usually played by your right hand. And that's why we call this a treble staff. Now, we have another staff called a bass staff because it has the little clef right here called a bass clef. Bass clef is usually handling the lower range of note that is played by your left hand. And the nickname for this bass clef is called an F clef because it is an old writing of the F symbol in an old-fashioned style. Now, with these 2 staff, we actually read these 2 staff together as one line. So this is line number 1, and this is line number 2. You play the treble clef staff with your right hand, and you play your bass clef staff with your left hand. Now, let's try to locate the do. We know that right here, the very first space, space number 1, is an F. So I have told you that this is called an F do, and I know that you all have written F right here in front of that do. So the F is on space number 1. So the next note, that is the line note, 1 step higher than F would be the re, and another space note would be mi. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, sol, mi, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. Now, we have come to this little symbol. I'm sorry, I just try to adjust the book. All right, this little symbol right here, this is called a double bar line with the 2 dot dot note and with a 2 dot dot sign. This is called a repeat sign. That means that you need to go back to read the music from the beginning again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. Move on to this line number 2. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, re, do. That's how you read your treble staff or G clef. Now, let's read our bass staff. The bass staff, we see that this is a chord, and line number 4 is your F. That is your F do. So do, mi, sol. That is the tonic chord or chord 1. That is another 1 chord. Now, what about this one? If this line number 4 is an F, F do, do, re, Do, re, mi, fa. That is your fa, sol. What is your fa, sol? That is your dominant 7 or 5 chord, 5/7 chord. And then we'll come back to 1 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord, 5/7, and 1 chord. Now, this song is in triple rhythm pattern, which is do, 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 da, dee, do, da, dee, do, dee, do, dee, do, do. Now, let's see if you can find those patterns in the song. Let's chant the pattern together. Do, dee, do, dee, do, da, dee, do, da, dee, do, dee, do, dee, do. Do, dee, do, dee, do, da, dee, do, da, dee, do, dee, do, dee, do. Do, dee, do, dee, do, dee, do. Do, do, do. Do, dee, do, dee, do, dee, do. Do, do, do. Do you think you can sing the singing pattern with the rhythm pattern? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, sol, mi, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, sol, mi, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, re, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, mi, do, re, re, do. Now it's time for you to see if you can play and let your eyes follow these notes on the page. It's gonna sound like this. I will be playing, and I wonder, can your eyes follow the notes that I am playing? There's a repeat sign.